My best prediction for winter for December temperature forecast wise. So, as we see in the yellow, above average temperatures, not nearly as much snow in this lighter shaded yellow, very high above temps in the red. Now, as that cold air comes down from Canada, shaded in the blue, this is where we start to pick up our first snowstorms of the season. Now, let's take it all the way still in December for precipitation. This is where it gets tricky. Still above average temps down below in the south. And this is where we see above average temperatures for that cold air to move in the darker shaded green through December, and parts of it down in the northern plains, Iowa, parts of Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan and Wisconsin up in the Great Lakes there. Now, let's take this temperature forecast into January. Okay, here it is, this cold air coming down from Canada. It's in Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas, Minnesota Valley, Wisconsin, Michigan, parts of Iowa, all along in this darker shade, in this light shaded blue is going to be the cold temperatures for winter. Still above averages on temps down into the south, like Texas and those places. Now let's take it still into the precipitation zone, okay? This is going to be wet and heavy. Still precipitation where we had them first snowstorms of December. And the best precipitation for big heavy snowstorms for January right up in through here, the East Coast. And as we take it into February, this in the blue, still that cold air coming down from Canada, marching down from up north. And here's where things get very interesting for February still. Okay, well above average temperatures for them big blizzard snowstorms in the darker shaded green. Still above temperatures for big snowstorms also from time to time. Still up in the corner there, up by Canada. That's still a concern, like right up in there where the cold air started. And it extends down, still above temperatures down to the south, up in parts of California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona. Not seeing as much snow as we have. Now, let's take it into March, okay? Here's where the well above average temps, where things try and change a little bit. Up in parts of Iowa, not near. This is our light chance for not seeing a best bet as that temperature forecast moves up. And as we take it back to the above, still cold air up in the corner there. In the lighter shaded green, again, parts of Iowa, Des Moines, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. Still rated to see them big snowstorms up off into the east and in the Great Lakes. And here's where the winter forecast is going to be. Cold and wet in the green. Very warm and dry. Cold and snowy, parts of Iowa and Omaha. Warm, dry, mild, dry, and average. This big cold air is going to produce very big snowstorms, like I have said, up in the East Coast. Now, here is the heavy snowstorm forecast for 8 inches of snow. Okay, in the lighter shaded blue, not nearly as much in that zone here. But as we get deeper into the snowstorm, we get more snow. Yes, we get more than what we did last year. A slight chance, 50% chance of heavier impact in parts of Minnesota, Nebraska, Omaha, Iowa, Kansas, down in this darker shade of blue. This is the best bet for your winter. And the biggest bullseye blizzard conditions for 8 inches of snow is highlighted in pink. This is my best prediction for 8-inch range. Parts Kansas, Missouri, Des Moines, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, the Great Lakes, and all along in this purple-pink zone is going to be the biggest snowstorms for this year's season. So this is where the 8-inch range is going to be in this pink zone. Still quite a bit of big snowstorms from time to time in the darker shaded blue, the heaviest impact still. And as we still see the best bet of snowstorms for 8 inches, like I had said, my best prediction for the 8-inch range has to be more eastward up in parts of the Great Lakes. Buffalo, all along in this darker shade of pink is the best bet for this winter season. And things can change from time to time.